Yo, what's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we got another crypto video. Um, Obviously, the market has been pretty bad. We're going down a lot, but if you look at things like Bitcoin, it hasn't surged that badly. It has went down, from like 56 to like 50 to a little under 52, which if it's staying above 5,000, I think it's pretty good. And then that'll keep the market good. I know everything is down, but with highs comes lows. So today we're going to look at, what's kind of going on in crypto. One of the things, actually, before we jump into this kind of article here that has a bunch of news about crypto on it, if you look at the crypto stuff and the big boom and it came down, I've been hearing stuff where people usually it like because April is like tax month. I know it was the beginning of April, but still the effects could be here where people after taxes and stuff, after that's all settled, they'll sell their Litecoin, Bitcoin, their crypto, and take profits or whatever, and then you don't have to worry about taxes and stuff on that for the next tax year. Plus, you could avoid short-term capital gain, which is a big percentage. You pay a ton of money in taxes on that if you do that. So, right now, we could be seeing that type of thing where people are pulling profit out of Litecoin and Bitcoin and all their coins now because they'll be able to avoid the short-term tax gain and or capital gain tax, and it'll be able to like avoid that headache and big taxes. So that's one reason we could be seeing a bunch of crypto in the market down right now, as well as there's probably whales in the coins that are taking advantage of this, seeing if they can manipulate the price a little bit and bring it down further, and see if they can force like a panic sell and get people to really get rid of it and make the price surge a lot more, and then they can get back in and make more money basically. But that's gonna start it for this one for why we could be in a big. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not insane. Like Litecoin, we can look right now is at like $67. It's under 70. But it's been fluctuating around that 70, like 73, $74 range. And for it to come down to here on a red day, not a huge, movement. And it's as long as we find a decent support level, it should be all right. But we're going to look into this stuff, the week in cryptocurrency for the 26th. So that's this week. And I mean, you can see all the red stuff. Down almost 11%, down 11.4, over 12. And there was a big controversy with Bitcoin SV that the market basically abandoned it. They decided that no one wanted to use it, that it was just a fake coin. It was just a copy of Bitcoin, and it really, I don't know, didn't get the support of the market and the community. So it got taken off of one exchange. I don't remember the name of it, but it got taken off that exchange, and the price plummeted. And I'm sure, other coins and stuff, if people didn't know what was going on, maybe they get a little panicky and sell off, which could cause a ripple effect of a big red market. So this big news, I did read part of this article here talking about Nike is trying to trademark crypto kicks. So nobody knows what this is going to be about. They just know that there was a picture of them filing a trademark application for crypto kicks. So seeing Nike get into the space, even if they're trying to make their own cryptocurrency, one cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Litecoin, Ethereum, those coins that have been around, that have proven that they can stick around and be about that top 5, top 10 coins consistently. um, I don't think they're going to be like kicked out by big corporate competition, because there's already big communities behind them. But with Nike coming in, just brings in more eyes, more people, more exposure. We don't know. People are saying, you can see here, indicates that they're launching a cryptocurrency called Crypto Kicks. I mean, I don't know if they're launching their own cryptocurrency. They very well could be, Or maybe they're going to try and launch crypto kicks in partners with crypto, and let you buy, Nike shoes with crypto off of crypto kicks type of, name, like bring in that type of community, combine the crypto people and, sneakerheads into one. And then if you want to buy something off of the crypto kicks, you got to use Bitcoin or Litecoin or some sort of cryptocurrency, which to me would be amazing. There's nothing here that says that it's going to be a cryptocurrency that they're doing. People are just assuming that. And if you can think about it, maybe they're launching something so that they don't have to bring it to their own website, Nike, and kind of confuse people with Bitcoin, Litecoin options for buying stuff, because maybe, not everyone knows what it is. People get confused about it and just kind of not want to buy shoes. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. But with them launching something, Crypto Kicks 100% could be something where they're going to integrate a shoe market with crypto, which would just be insane. And getting a big company like Nike to start adopting crypto could be a chain reaction to, Facebook. Like if it's with shoes, you could see StockX, Go, those type of shoe apps start adopting crypto and letting people use it on their apps and their sites. And then we see a boom of people being able to use crypto and purchasing things, which is going to be amazing for the market and amazing for exposure for everything crypto. So you can see, Binance is, best performing crypto. Blah blah. Over 200% in 3 short months. It demolished performance of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Litecoin's actually right there with it, almost at 200%. So, um, basically, there's a bunch of coins out there, and Charlie Lee has tweeted this. Let me get his Twitter up. So there's one thing here you can see. Charlie Lee tweeting out right here. Watching Litecoin survive the test of time. It's not easy fighting off all of the crap coins and scam coins to stay in the top 10. And then you can look at this like little video, 2-minute video showing like what cryptocurrencies stayed up and market cap, which ones got passed and stuff over 10 years. And obviously you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin surviving that test of time. And he's right. I've said this. There's going to be a certain number of cryptocurrencies that are going to be used. So there's like 2,000 coins or 3,000 coins on the market right now. And that's just not going to happen. You're just not going to have 3,000 coins that are operating at max on the market at one time. I think Bitcoin is insanely safe. Everyone's going to want a Bitcoin and be trading with Bitcoin, and buying stuff with it and all that kind of stuff. I think Bitcoin's safe. Ethereum is a good bet, on being around, because it's more than just like a currency. And then Litecoin, because I think Litecoin and Bitcoin are connected at this point. That without speaking of Bitcoin, or when you speak of Bitcoin, you always bring up Litecoin. When you bring up Litecoin, you always bring up Bitcoin, and that's because of how Litecoin has been advertised and how it's been the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and it's kind of been attached to that Bitcoin market. So those are the 3 coins I would say are really good bets that you don't have to worry about them. I'd probably say a few more coins you could go across and see if they have certain values. I have one that I have a big holding in that I believe is going to be, one of those coins that is across the board relevant and used on a daily basis once crypto actually hits that, global effect where it's being used by everyone. So I have a few coins of that, and it's not going to be every coin. So there's going to be some coins that are just going to be non-existent. Like they'll still be around and you'll be able to use them, but you're not going to get the same effects as if you're using a Bitcoin or Litecoin or one of those coins that are actually relevant at that time. But this is a good tweet from him saying this type of stuff. As well as the last thing I'm going to touch on here is you can see right here, him tweeting out that he just saw TD Ameritrade is testing Bitcoin and Litecoin trading, which this is another thing saying how Litecoin and Bitcoin are kind of tied together. When you think of one, you think of the other. They didn't just put out Bitcoin trading because it's the biggest one. Be like, let's just do Bitcoin and see how it does. They're gonna do both because they're tied together at this point, and see how it works out. And he has a picture here, of the I forget what he calls it, but the like paper trading it's called or something, where they're testing it. So you can't actually do this right now, but you can see that it's being worked on and tested. So, crypto going from just exchanges to allowing people who are using stock trading apps like TD Ameritrade to trade this type of stuff, introduce a whole new bunch of people, new set of eyes. It's just good for the space in general. So, with a big red market like this, you got to remember, I've always said it, if you're in crypto and you want to make profit and make money, because a lot of people are in this for investing, then you got to give it a few years, 3 to 5 years, is when you're probably going to see a good return. You can get a lot of money overnight. If there's a big boom, you might see a lot of money overnight, and then you might get a little, I don't know, like happy that you get that, want to take that out, and you might get lucky with stuff either going back down and buying back in. But you also, just if you want to be in crypto, I would say put it in there and just don't even look at it. You can check it once a month, once a week. I check crypto all the time, and that's only because the money that I have in it, I'm not afraid to lose. So if it goes to zero, it's gonna suck, and I'm not gonna like it, but I'm not going to be hurt from that. Whereas some people might be. Some people might be banking everything. And if I would say, because I don't think crypto is going to die, I don't think it's going to, be something where we don't see it in the future being used. Um, so if you have a bunch of money in it, but you should never have money that you're not afraid to lose. But if you have a lot of money in it, I would say just kind of ignore it. Make sure that you don't need that money and that you can just let it sit there and just see what it's worth in at the end of the month. When you buy stuff, see what it's worth in 2 months, 3 months, to kind of give yourself that idea of if you want to still be in it or not. So I don't know if that really made sense, but just put your money in there and leave it in there. We're still in the infancy phases of crypto, and this is just something that we got to deal with, these ups and downs. One last thing actually to talk about is the reason there could be a big red market right now as well is not mainly, but could be because of like global pressures on crypto. I know Russia just launched or just said they're going to allow, it was like five, I don't know what they called it, like 5 sections of Russia to use crypto, and it was like Finland or Sweden, something. I think it was Finland, said they were going to begin regulations on crypto. And whenever anyone hears the word regulation in crypto, a lot of people don't like that, and a lot of people get worried. So we could be seeing that because people, worried about regulation and seeing how it's going to work out in other countries. But as of right now, with Russia wanting to get in and allowing it and seeing how it's going to work, Finland working on regulations, at least working on something to bring it so that they can use it. We'll see how this whole thing works out, and I think we're coming to that point where, Litecoin, Bitcoin, crypto could be this global thing, bringing the entire world together, allowing you to send money almost instantly with very little fees and across the world. So that is just something insane to think about. If you ever wired money, it actually costs a lot of money to wire money, especially if you're paying a decent amount. It's going to cost even more. So guys, that's about it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of crypto, of Litecoin, of the red market, how you guys think. I know before someone said they think the market's sleeping, and I could agree with that. A lot of people might be getting out at the wrong time to see the price just bounce back up, but we'll see what happens. And as always, you guys, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. I love channel support, we love channel grow, and I'll see you guys in my next video.